Something big is about to happen in Heartland, something none of us saw coming. Episode 5 of Season 19 is shaping up to be the turning point that will test Amy like never before, bring hidden secrets to light, and completely change how we see Nathan. The trailer doesn't just tease drama, it screams that Heartland is about to break its calm, emotional surface and reveal a storm underneath. What we see on the screen looks innocent, but every glance, every silence, and every half-finished sentence in that trailer is hiding something much deeper. The trailer for Episode 5 opens with a strange tension. Amy walks through the ranch, her face calm but her eyes filled with something different, a quiet fear. There's no music, just the sound of the wind brushing through the fields. For years, Heartland has given us peace, family, and healing. But this time, it feels like that peace is slipping away. The way Amy looks toward the horizon tells us that she knows something bad is coming, something she can't stop. The official synopsis mentioned that Amy takes on the care of an Olympian's horse, one that has been acting strange. At first, it sounds like another typical Heartland storyline, a horse in trouble, Amy to the rescue. But this time, the stakes are higher. The horse doesn't just act strange, it reacts violently, almost as if it's afraid of something no one else can see. Amy tries everything she knows, her calm voice, her gentle touch, her natural gift, but nothing works. And for the first time in years, we see Amy fail. That one moment, when the horse pulls away from her and she steps back in shock, says more than words ever could. From there, the trailer cuts to Nathan. He's watching Amy from a distance, his face unreadable. We hear his voice saying, "Sometimes helping isn't about fixing things, it's about knowing when to walk away." Those words hang in the air, hinting that Nathan's story is about to take a dark turn. In the last episode, we saw him trying to prove his worth, to step out of Ty's shadow. But episode 5 seems to challenge that. Maybe Nathan's biggest struggle isn't with Amy, but with himself. Meanwhile, at the ranch, Jack seems more distant than usual. He watches Amy train from the porch, his usual confidence replaced with worry. Lisa tries to comfort him, but his silence says it all. There's something about this horse, something about Amy's struggle, that reminds him of old wounds, of times when he couldn't protect his family. Heartland has always used silence as its strongest weapon, and this episode looks like it will use it better than ever. Back to Amy. Her reputation starts to take a hit. The Olympian, whose horse she's been training, begins to doubt her. He starts whispering to the press that Amy has lost her touch, that she's no longer the miracle worker everyone believes she is. The trailer shows a quick flash. Amy standing in front of reporters, flashes going off, her eyes trembling. It's clear this isn't just about a horse anymore. It's about her entire legacy. But here's where things get truly interesting. There's a brief scene where Nathan stands up for her, confronting the Olympian in a heated argument. We can't hear what's said, but Nathan's expression gives it away. He's ready to fight for Amy, not just as a friend, but as someone who deeply cares for her. Yet, just as the tension peaks, the camera cuts away, leaving us wondering whether Nathan's defense will protect Amy or make things worse. And just when we think the trailer has shown us enough, there's that final shot. Amy alone in the barn, sitting on a bale of hay, tears streaming down her face as the wind blows out the lantern beside her. The screen goes dark, and we hear her voice whisper, "Maybe Heartland isn't the same anymore." That one line changes everything. It's more than just sadness. It's foreshadowing. It suggests that the upcoming episode isn't just about Amy's career or Nathan's choices. It's about change, painful, irreversible change, the kind that tests every bond, every promise, and every truth the Heartland family stands on. The storm begins quietly. The next morning, Heartland Ranch feels unusually heavy, as if everyone knows something is about to happen, but no one wants to say it aloud. Amy rides out early, hoping to clear her head, but every hoofbeat echoes her thoughts. The rumor about her failure has already spread across Hudson. The townspeople whisper that maybe she's changed, that maybe Ty's absence has left a hole she can't fill. Each whisper feels like a cut, deep and personal. Amy has faced loss before, but this time it's her identity being questioned, and that hits harder than anything else. Nathan, on the other hand, tries to reach her, but something in Amy's eyes keeps him away. She's polite, calm, but distant, almost as if she's building a wall. The trailer gives us a glimpse of Nathan standing outside her house, holding a coffee cup, waiting for her to come out. But Amy doesn't. She watches from the window instead, tears in her eyes, unsure whether to open the door or not. That moment says everything about their relationship right now. They're close, but something invisible stands between them. Meanwhile, Jack confronts the Olympian at Maggie's diner. The tension in that short trailer shot is unreal. Jack doesn't raise his voice, but his stare could break glass. He reminds the Olympian of who Amy really is, a woman who's healed countless horses, saved families, and carried Heartland's legacy on her shoulders. But the Olympian smirks and says, "Every legend fades eventually." That single line turns the whole town's mood darker. It's clear that this isn't just personal, it's an attack on Heartland itself. Back at the ranch, the atmosphere is broken by an unexpected arrival. A young woman claiming to be the Olympian's assistant shows up, asking to see the horse. Amy hesitates but agrees. The woman examines the horse, takes notes, and leaves quietly. But later that night, Amy finds her in the barn again, whispering on the phone, saying, "Yes, she's cracking, just like we planned." That single line changes everything. Amy realizes this isn't just bad luck, it's sabotage. Someone wants to destroy her career intentionally, and now, she finally knows it. Heartland has always been about healing and family, but episode 5 is different. It's about betrayal and strength, about how far people will go to protect what they love. Amy decides not to tell anyone about what she heard, not even Nathan. Instead, she focuses on the horse again. There's a moment in the trailer, brief, haunting, where Amy stands in the moonlight beside the horse, whispering, "We're both broken, aren't we?" The connection between them feels deeper than ever, as if the animal is the only one who truly understands her pain. At the same time, Nathan faces his own demons. We see him at the edge of town, standing outside an old farmhouse. Inside lives a man we've never seen before, Nathan's estranged father. The trailer doesn't show their conversation, but it's clear from Nathan's expression that it's not a reunion of love. His hands shake, his jaw clenches, and when he leaves, there's blood on his knuckles. It's clear Nathan's past is darker than anyone at Heartland knows, and it's catching up fast. The most shocking moment of the trailer, though, comes near the end. Amy finds a letter inside the horse's medical file, one she never wrote, but it has her signature. It's a fake letter admitting fault for the horse's injury, the very proof that could destroy her business completely. Someone forged it, and the Olympian now has it in his hands. The look on Amy's face when she reads it is pure heartbreak. Everything she's built, everything she's fought for, is now on the line, and just when the tension can't go higher, the trailer cuts to black. We hear Nathan shouting Amy's name, the sound of something crashing, and then silence. When the screen fades back in, all we see is Amy's scarf on the ground, fluttering in the wind. This ending shot of the trailer has sent the entire Heartland fandom into chaos. What happened to Amy? Was it an accident? Did someone take her? Or did she leave on her own to protect the people she loves? No one knows, but one thing is certain. Heartland Season 19 Episode 5 isn't just another chapter. It's the episode that will redefine everything we thought we knew about these characters. The trailer's final act pulls no punches. It begins with chaos and ends with silence. Amy is missing, and the entire ranch feels lifeless without her. The camera lingers on Jack's face as he searches the barn, calling her name again and again, but only the echo answers. Lisa tries to stay calm, telling him that Amy must have gone to clear her head. But deep down, everyone feels it. This isn't like her. Something's wrong. The tension is suffocating, like the whole ranch is holding its breath, waiting for a sound that never comes. Nathan, on the other hand, is losing control. The man we saw as calm and steady in earlier episodes now looks completely broken. He blames himself for not being there when Amy needed him most. In one quick flash, we see him riding out alone into the woods, shouting her name into the storm. His desperation feels raw, not the kind of pain that comes from worry, but from guilt. The trailer gives us no answers, just his trembling voice calling into the darkness, "Amy, please come back." Meanwhile, at Maggie's diner, Lou and Peter are shown arguing over what to do next. Lou insists on going to the police, but Peter thinks it's too soon. Then, a mysterious phone call changes everything. The diner falls silent as Lou answers, her expression turning pale. The voice on the other end is calm, almost too calm. We don't hear the full conversation, but one line stands out crystal clear. "Tell them Amy knows the truth." That's when the trailer cuts. No face, no location, just that single, haunting sentence. Back at the ranch, a new clue surfaces. Katie finds Amy's notebook near the stables, half burned, covered in dirt. Inside, there's a single unfinished page. The last line reads, "It wasn't an accident. It started before the horse arrived." Those words hit like lightning. Suddenly, everything from the last 2 episodes begins to make sense. The horse's behavior, the forged letter, the assistant's strange visit. Amy must have discovered something about the Olympian secret. Maybe doping, maybe illegal breeding. And now, she's in danger because of it. The trailer shows a rapid montage of flashes. The Olympian shouting at someone on the phone, Nathan slamming his fist on a table, Jack preparing his truck, and Lisa crying in silence. Each shot feels like a countdown to something explosive. The tension builds until it cuts to a dimly lit barn at night. The door creaks open, and Nathan steps inside slowly, holding a flashlight. His light lands on Amy's jacket hanging from a nail, dripping wet. The moment his hand touches it, the lantern behind him flickers, and then everything goes black. This is where the trailer plays its cruelest trick. The next image is Amy, alive, but not at the ranch. She's sitting in a dim stable somewhere unfamiliar, her hands shaking as she wraps a bandage around the horse's leg. Her eyes are red from crying, and in the reflection behind her, we see a shadow move. Someone is watching her. She whispers, "I know who you are." Then the screen cuts to the Heartland logo, leaving fans screaming for answers. The trailer's editing is deliberate, every frame meant to confuse, to mislead, to haunt us. It gives us hope that Amy is alive, but no promise that she's safe. It shows Nathan's rage, but hides whether he's truly the hero or just another victim in this tangled web. And for the first time in years, Heartland doesn't feel like a peaceful ranch story. It feels like a mystery, a test of loyalty and truth that could tear everyone apart. But by the end, the voiceover, calm but heavy, says, "When trust is broken, even family can become strangers." That line alone changes everything we think we know about what's coming next. Episode 5 isn't just about Amy's disappearance or Nathan's guilt. It's about uncovering a secret that runs deeper than anyone expected, one that could expose powerful people, ruin reputations, and maybe even end Heartland as we know it. As the trailer fades out, a soft piano note plays, and we see one final shot. The Heartland sign swinging in the wind, one nail loose, creaking like it's about to fall. The message is clear. Something sacred is breaking. And when the new episode airs, the calm, healing world of Heartland will never be the same again.